Good Morning Kentucky starts now.
Good morning, Kentucky. I'm Cody Adams.
And I'm Erica Bivens. Thanks for joining us here at ABC 36 on this Thursday morning.
In our top story this morning, more help is coming for victims of sexual assault in the state. Governor Beshear announcing a $1.5 million grant to form a new sexual assault investigation team.
That grant will pay for 3 specially trained sexual assault investigators and a criminal intelligence analyst to staff the team within the Kentucky State Police. One focus of the team will be on cold cases involving older rape kits. According to the governor, Kentucky is one of the few states in the country that's tested and processed every backlogged sexual assault kit. Now they say the goal is to identify more offenders and serial predators.
There are threats to the victim's safety as long as a perpetrator goes unidentified. Sometimes these perpetrators are serial perpetrators, and as such, we never know who or where we're going to find the next victim.
Following the announcement, Governor Beshear had a signing ceremony for a bipartisan bill that closes a loophole in state law that's prevented violent offenders deemed incompetent to stand trial from being involuntarily committed to a mental health facility.
The search for a missing Bourbon County man has been canceled after authorities found the man deceased in a waterway in Cynthiana. The Paris Police Department confirmed the deceased man is 68-year-old Charles Rose. Rose had gone missing on July 2nd after leaving his home for his afternoon drive. Rose was last seen near his car, which was found near Kingston Creek Bridge at the intersection of Ruddles Mill Road and Old Ruddles Mill Road in Bourbon County. A search crew found Rose in Stoner Creek in Cynthiana. Paris police say a death investigation is underway.
In Lexington, an escaped inmate is now back in jail at the Fayette County Detention Center after being on the run for nearly 2 years. According to the jail, 38-year-old Rothley Bauman Jr. was placed back in its custody on Wednesday with help from the Fayette County Sheriff's Office and law enforcement in Madison County. The jail says there had been an ongoing search for Bauman after he didn't return from a court-ordered work release in September of 2019.
Let's check in with meteorologist Alyssa Andrews. What's it like being a meteorologist when every single day you're just giving like lame news? You know what I mean? Where like people are, well, you know, where people are like, "Hey, is it going to be nice out?" And you're like, "When you're not awake."
Yeah. She finds that silver lining though. There's always like something in there that's a little bit of positivity, and she finds it.
There is, and I usually do.
So what you got for us?
Almost. Look
We're
at
almost
that.
to the weekend. How about that?
We're almost to the weekend. There we go. That's the one I always go with.
Yeah.
That is the one I do actually go with whenever there really isn't a bunch of great news in the weather forecast. And if you want to know how it feels as bad as it feels good when I can tell everyone it's sunny and beautiful outside.
There you go.
So it goes very much both ways.
Good luck.
Usually there's just more to look at. There's more going on than like nothing but just straight rain. Every single day, sort of scattered on and off. Like, I mean, you know, not heavy downpours coming up, but it's a weird. But yes, the best thing probably about the 7-day forecast is that Friday and Saturday and Sunday are really close in view. 71 degrees right now in Lexington, 74 in Louisville. It's hard sometimes to pull the good out of some of these kind of just blah forecasts. But we get another one of those today. Temperatures are going to be cooling off a little bit, so there's another kind of upside to things that we do cool down a little bit, some relief from all the high heat. Right now, scattered showers here, some light rain activity. Outside Lexington here at Hamburg, looking at Man o' War Boulevard on the Hicks and Funson camera. We are looking at temperatures heading into, we'll see, look at this. We won't even get to the 80s before lunchtime, so some people might like the temperatures scaled back just a little bit, and we see that already today.
Thank you, Alyssa. 2 people are dead following a motorcycle accident in Franklin County. According to the Franklin County coroner, 25-year-old Kaylin Castillo and 37-year-old Chase Hedger were killed in a crash on Cardwell Lane just before 4 yesterday morning. The coroner says both victims were not wearing helmets. In Wayne County, 2 people are credited with saving a man's life after he became trapped in his burning car following an accident. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office says the driver lost control of his car, hit an embankment, and then flipped his vehicle. It happened Tuesday on Kentucky East Highway 92. Deputies say the car then caught fire, but the driver, Rodney Russell, was unable to get out. That's when deputies say 2 people who witnessed the accident kicked out the window and pulled Russell out of the car just before it became fully engulfed. Russell was taken to the hospital to be treated for his injuries.
Today is the final day for Fayette County Public Schools Vaccination Clinics to help prepare students for that full-time return to in-person learning this fall.
The district has partnered with several organizations to make COVID-19 vaccines more accessible to the younger population. Kids ages 12 to 18 can receive the Pfizer vaccine for free. The Vaccination Clinic will be held today from 1 to 6 p.m. at the elementary schools. As an added incentive, you'll be eligible to win UK football tickets and Lexington Legends tickets. The second dose clinics will follow later this month, so kids will be fully vaccinated before school starts. Kentucky State Representative Attica Scott has announced she's running for Congress. Scott is challenging U.S. Representative John Yarmouth in a Democratic primary for his seat representing Kentucky's 3rd Congressional District in Louisville. That's the state's only congressional seat controlled by Democrats. Scott, who is only one of 2 black women in Kentucky's legislature, is also a community activist and former Louisville City Councilwoman. Yarmouth is currently in his 8th term in Congress and serves as chairman of the House Budget Committee.
Those impacted by severe storms that hit Kentucky earlier this year have more time to apply for assistance. FEMA has now extended that deadline to apply for financial assistance to July 23rd. Governor Beshear requested the extension, saying many communities in the eastern part of the state are still recovering from severe flooding that hit the area in late February and early March. Homeowners and business owners can apply to recover losses from those storms. Bluegrass Airport is celebrating the completion of a major construction project.
The project began in 2012 and was designed to improve safety on the airfield and make it easier for aircrafts to move around the taxiways. It involved realigning the airport's primary taxiway and reconstructing a new one to connect the runway to the airline's parking apron. It also moved the existing snow removal equipment maintenance complex and the aircraft rescue and firefighting facility.
Well, for me, number one, it decreases response times to the runway for emergency, decreases response times to the terminal for emergencies.
More than 1 million passengers flew in and out of Bluegrass Airport in 2019. An eastern Kentucky town is using art to open its arms to visitors.
In Stanford, a new mural on a downtown building pays tribute to the city's history as the state's 2nd oldest city and celebrates what city leaders say has been a key part of the community since 1775, hospitality. That mural was painted by local artist Kirby Stafford, and the town hopes it's a picture-worthy Instagram spot for visitors.
It's part of broader tourism effort the town is building to capture traffic along the Mountain Parkway and the Red River Gorge.
I go snap a pic there.
Yeah, it'll look cool.
6:38 now. Coming up, why President Biden took a jab at Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell yesterday.
Plus, the search and rescue mission in Surfside, Florida after that condo collapse now turns to a recovery operation.